This is my wife, Paula, my son Stefano, and my son Matteo. In 2007, we registered my son Stefano as a Canadian born abroad. Then my son Matteo was born in 2009. We went to register him as a Canadian born abroad, and we were told that the law had changed and he was no longer entitled to Canadian citizenship. I've grown up in Canada all my life, spent the first 32 years in Canada, paid taxes in Canada, and contributed to the Canadian economy. I paid off all my student loans, and I continue to contribute to Canadian society now because we now returned to Canada. And now the government is telling us that it will take 2 years for my son to get permanent residency status, and then another 2 years for him to get citizenship. And I just think this is completely wrong. They told us at the beginning that he would not get OHIP because he's just a visitor to Canada. So we would have had the son of a Canadian without health care. We fought that, and they gave him OHIP for 1 year. My wife has no health care coverage. She will not have health care coverage for the next 2 years. She's not allowed to work in Canada. She's not allowed to volunteer in our local school. She is not to do anything other than a tourist can do in Canada. And I think that is absolutely ridiculous. When I work full-time in Canada, pay taxes in Canada, contribute to the economy, we go to our local church, it is absolutely wrong that our family should not have access to every service that every other Canadian family has. And we will fight this, and that is why we are here today. This is against human rights, and we all need to band together as Canadians and really work on this. I mean, if you have money to devote to maternal health abroad, and you have all these people in Canada without health care, this is just an atrocity. And I ask you, sir, I beg of you to help us. Thank you.
Yes.